Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Mind Over Magic. I know it's been a little under a week since I released an episode. I think it was earlier this week when I released one. This one will be releasing on Saturday. I meant to release it on Friday, but I just got ahead of myself on doing other things, getting ready for the holidays and such like that. We did stream this game the other day over on Twitch. If you didn't get to have the chance to watch that, we had a great time over on it. We named some students after some people in chat, and we're also going to name some students after you guys in the comment section. So once again, if you enjoyed this game, please let me know by liking and commenting on the video. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It always helps get us out there and show YouTube what we like to do here. So, I have 2 comments, and if I do miss your name, I do apologize. It just means I recorded this video before you got the comment down, so I'm trying to get you in the next one as well. So we had 2 people comment, and it looks like we have Suave Glasgow and Call Me Lila. So I'm going to get you guys as students in here. So we're going to have Suave Glasgow as Andre. Actually, no, you're not Andre anymore. All right, so let's get you renamed. And we have, where are you at? There you are. I know you said you didn't care what you would like to be called, but since that is your name, I'm going to use it. And that is you. And then we have, let's see here. Let's see, Call Me Lila. I'm going to have you, let's see, we're going to have you as a Dark Wand user. How about that? So we have Call Me Lila. Okay. Nope, not caps lock. There we go. Me and Lila. All right, very good. Thank you guys for commenting and being one of our students here in the Ember Tide Academy. And I saw that Suave Gasco mentioned that, you know, a name for the school, but unfortunately, I don't think I can rename the school. That's kind of ingrained in the save file. So unfortunately, we can't do that, but maybe next time if we play this game later down the line when it's near a 1.0 release or at a 1.0 release. So let's go and get started. Let's get caught up where we were. We need to learn about school expansion. So school expansion, we know how to do that. Once foundation is full, there's so many options for expansion. The easiest way to expand is continue up using stairs. Walls and floors, you can add more stories to your school. We can get arch supports, column supports, and buildable foundation experiment to figure out what is best for your school. So when we were playing this on stream, I did find out a good bit about how to expand outwards and do all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go researchers, and we're actually kind of behind. We need to get down here in the going places. So we need to go to hardy foliage. We need to go to a little support, and we need to go to all support all the way down, and then going places. That is what's going to help us expand outwards, which we want to desperately do as soon as we can. Now, what will really help is some of this rustic furnishings as well, because that gives us windows and gives us natural lighting, so we don't have to deal with mushrooms anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually focus on the rustic furnishings first, and then we'll start going down the other track. Because you can see these void mushrooms that we have here. They're kind of annoying. All right, so, and we also need to expand here. We need to expand our Underschool, just so that we can get, there's the arcane pages that help with our research, so we need to do those as well. So I'm going to go ahead and gather some of this stuff, tell you guys to get that. And honestly, I can name you guys a professor as well, so if you'd rather be a professor, let me know in the comments, and we'll make you a professor. We have Wondervine, Stanley, and Abigail. All right. So I hope you guys have had a great week. I know it's getting busy, and for a lot of people this time of year, it is incredibly busy. So I know my wife and I, we were going to be gone basically 2 days in a row, I think, just with family and all that. So I won't have any videos coming out during that time, but yeah, I hope you have a great holiday if you are doing something with your families, and if not, I hope you have a great day regardless. All right, so we have all that. They have that storage. We need to look at our storage here. Have seeds going here. Where do we have basic? Okay, so we have basic materials. Okay, so what I need to do is I actually need to probably move some of these things around because I have animal parts and plant parts here, and that's already full, just about. Oh, we actually have like a lot of stuff going in here that doesn't need to go in here. So let's go ahead and actually I'm gonna go and clear this. I'm gonna clear all, and then I'm gonna put materials in this one. Yeah, I know y'all got a job to do, clean up that. And we have animal parts and we'll have plant parts and animal parts going here. That's kind of a pain in the butt right now, but that's fine. Once this one gets in here, we'll probably switch that up around, get that fixed up. We have, what do we have going in here? I think it's just meals. Let's see, contents. Yeah, so we have meals, ingredients, and meals, and non-mage corpses. We definitely don't want those in here. Now, what do we have up here? We have parts for the wands, and then we have wands and scrolls, which is not bad. We'll keep that as is. All right, so we have our professor housing and we have our student housing. We have this going off. We now have this going for us. We're gonna have we have healing, which once they get that other bed going, we can actually explore the Underschool a little bit more. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to actually get a full recreation area kind of going for us, where you guys can actually get your recreation up. We have a new conservatory, and it has to be skewed. And the skewed keyword is one outer wall must be 3 blocks taller than the other. Oh, at least 3 blocks. Oh, okay. So I was trying to make these skewed before, but they weren't. And they actually changed these since we last recorded. These no longer have to be skewed. They just need to be private. As you can see here in the rooms. Unless I just completely missed that. I believe these had to be skewed at one point, but yeah, they're just private now. So I think that's a good change. I think making that skewed in the very beginning was kind of tough on us and getting things built. And that's, like I said, I was just crazy and I completely ignored that. We can't do a superior repel fog because we don't have any gutberries. And ideally, what we want to do is we want to get away from making gutberry soup. So we're gonna get a bitter gruel going, and I want to make 6 of those until we can't anymore. So do X times, do until X. Now we need to get a bitter rice plot. Then these gutberry planters aren't going to be bad either. So let's go ahead and look at our build. And I don't think we have. Yeah, we do have bitter rice. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is we'll do some bitter rice as well. And I don't think I can fit in 2 because of this tree here. So what I might do is do one here and have enough walkable area for them to get back here. That gutberry plant's in the way, so let's get that out of the way and kill those rats as well. I think I'm going to have 2 gutberry planters. And then once they get rid of that, we will build our another bitter rice plot. And ideally, I would like to have some more. Okay, so yeah, they're cutting that tree, which would be amazing. All right, so you get that cut, and we can start making some more plots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of spread these out, and then have 2 more there. We need resources for stone, so we don't have any stone left. They'll gather that stone eventually. As I cancel it, not what we want to do. So gather that, and once we get those gutberries, we can go ahead and do a superior repel fog. So I'm going to go and do that just to expand our area, because I want us to be able to gather as much as we can. So let's see, we have carcass stew. Okay, so we can make some actually more carcass stews. We'll make until let's do 4. Let's do 4 for right now. I didn't know Felicity could actually teach either. And I actually found out this character is not a static name. The founder of the school can be named anything. So that is fun. All right, so let's gather some more of these stones. All right, let's see here. Go gather that. We have the mandrakes, and we also have the honey drop. That could be used for cooking eventually. We don't need it at the moment. We want to get rid of this crow nest if we can. Crow nest. A nest that spawns crow. We need to destroy that. So we don't want any crow spawning. Those are, once again, I got a little bit further in my stream than I have actually the YouTube playthrough. So I know a little bit about what's going to happen. So I do apologize for the spoilers. Let's see here. We did play a good bit. I think we played a good bit Thursday night, and yeah, we had a lot of fun. So if you want to come join us on streams, or if you don't want to be on Twitch, that's fine. I'm going to try to get YouTube set up. But if you do have some interest in joining us on stream sometimes, you can follow the link in my YouTube description and find me there. And yeah, I stream every once in a while. I'm going to try to get back into it. I just started this past week, honestly. Yeah, so it's been a lot of fun starting back up. With work, YouTube is much easier for me, just because I kind of go by my own schedule. And I can release the videos when I'm able, and I'm able to record in the, like, during my lunch break or something like that. I am a remote worker, so that's a very good benefit to that. But when it comes to doing that and streaming, it can be very taxing. So doing work, YouTube, and streaming is, yeah, it can be stressful sometimes. And it's not supposed to be. I want this to be able to be fun for everyone, and myself included, just so everyone's enjoying it. And I can't make the best content that I feel comfortable with if I'm just tired and not having a good time with it. So that's always my priority number 1. All right, so we're gathering some resources there. Gathering those resources, very good. All right, so let's go back over here. And we're going to have to start expanding soon. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this room yet. We need to look at what we can build at the moment. And so our teaching is only that, which is fine. We still don't have any more gardening. We need more gut berries. You guys will build that as soon as you can. We definitely really need a mana lantern, but we don't know where to get a mana stone. I haven't even found that in my Twitch playthrough yet. So that is a concerning aspect, but it's fine. Also, excuse me, I have hiccups at the moment, and yeah, they're kind of killing me. All right, teaching, lighting. We really need to research as much as possible. Everyone's sleeping, it looks like, except where's our professors? Do y'all not have assigned beds? No, Abigail, okay. Where are they at? Are y'all working? Where do our professors go? Y'all go... Okay, there's that. There's oh, they're healing. Okay, that makes sense. At least they can sleep and heal. That's fine with me. All right. So they're almost healed up. Very good. And y'all were mana drained. Okay, why are we mana drained? I'm not sure why we're... Oh, there's one back in there. All right, so what we want to do is we probably want to get some lighting back in here. Probably make this a little bit more lit up. I don't know if that's going to cover the back fully. We also need to get as much lighting in here. And that's why part of the reason why I want to research the windows, because the windows actually provide a good bit of natural light, and they help a lot. Okay. So Felicity's getting to work. She's moving all that stuff around. We still don't have enough gut berries to... Oh, what were we wanting gut berries for? Ah, okay, we did this. Okay, yeah, we did the Superior Health Hog, so I'm fine there. What I'm going to want to do is I actually want to go ahead and do some of the Underschool as well. I do need to see what students... So, like, all of our students are trained up, and we can do a ritual. And so we need to decide if we're going to do professors or if we're going to do students. And I think the best option for us to do is honestly get professors, but we need to expand our living quarters for our professors. So how am I going to do that, you ask? Well, the best thing I could possibly do right now is go ahead and expand our floor out from here and go out this way. That's the best thing we can do at the moment. But the problem is that we are out of wood and stone, so we need to get that first. So I'm going to make priority number 1 to get some stone. So let's get 3 for priority, get that done. I'm gonna, oh no, wait, I'm canceling it. Let's not cancel that. We want that done immediately. So we're gonna get all of our stone as priority number 1 because we are out. I'm gonna zoom in there, see if I can get that. That tree is in my way, so I can't get to that stone. That's fine. I'm just gonna get what I can at the moment. They will get to work on that immediately. So once we get the stone, we can actually start constructing. We're probably gonna need some wood as well, so I might make some of these trees priority as well, just so I can go ahead and build while they're doing what they're doing. All right, very good. All right, so we'll have some stone producing here in a second. We're gonna build out, get a floor, and we're gonna want to go out as far as we can. And we're gonna have that as our professor housing for the moment. And then I'll honestly probably do the same thing over here for the students, up until we can actually do something else with that. So I can't do that because we're already kind of expanded the reach of what we can do on this side. So we're gonna have to figure out what we can do for our students here. The best thing I can think of is, well, we can try something new here. And if we look at our, let's look at our bedrooms here. So, excuse me, we have a dormitory and it has to be private. 3 more plain beds, fancy beds, canopy beds, or 1 more window. And it has to be private. Let's see. Is that really all you need for a dormitory? Really? So we just need a window and it'll be a dormitory. Uh-huh. Well, we can do that, but I would actually like to get something more than that. So we might have... Is there a bedroom that has more? So what if we do a common room? So like you have a common room, which is 4 more plain beds, fancy beds, and canopy beds. It has to be private and towered. So the thing about towered is that towered has to be no adjacent rooms left, right, or above. So what we could do is have this as another room and then make a tower. You know, we're gonna do something a little weird. Let's try. Let's get a little weird. So we're gonna expand this out. This one, no, we can't go out too far with that. Because this is technically a room, so the tower would have to be over here and then like nothing touching it. This could work and we can have our students here. And I already have spiral staircases here. I kind of want to use other staircases. So what we could do... Sounds like my voice is cracking too. What we could do is we could try to have a staircase That would be in the way, wouldn't it? We could have a staircase going up, and it maybe hit right there, and then we can have a tower over here. But then again, a tower, I would kind of like to have a tower grounded, in all honesty. So having a tower may require us to have the foundations first. So we might do that. So who's my researcher, and who's not researching? So let's look at our schedule, or actually, hang on, priority. And who's in charge of my research? We need to make sure they are researching as much as they can. Let's prepare. Hunt, mine, clean, tend, assemble, cook, aid, destroy, chop, hunt, mine, quilt. Where am I missing? Oh, here it is, research. So let's have, okay, no one is dedicated to research at all in the slightest. Okay, you're gonna haul when you can. You are going to not worry about ward. What is a ward? Okay, we're not worried about warding all that much. Charge, you can't charge, so we're not worried about that. I want someone to have top priority researching, and you have hunt and destroy and cook. You're important to cooking. You're important to that. Yours is alchemy and clean. So we'll have you use researching when you can. And I'm not gonna worry about you guys researching in the slightest. You can do it if you want, but I'm not making your priority. We'll have our other professor do that. Okay, so the fog is getting closer, which is fine. We did a massive repel to it. So I'm not worried about it at all. Do we have any more bitter rice for our garden? We do, very good. Okay, so we want to make more bitter rice. And I'm gonna have that here. Now, I don't know if I can move the founder's grave at all. I would like to, if possible. Cancel harvest, cancel harvest. Yeah, I can't move it, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do with that. I'm not sure if it goes away eventually, or what. Let's see here. Natural light level, let's see, natural level, okay, I can't find a way to move Felicity's grave at the moment. Hopefully there is a way we can do that eventually. Okay, so we have the Book of Rituals. Let's see, ooh, look at what we got here. All right, so yeah, here is all of our sigils that we can do. We can retire emeritus, graduate. And what we're probably gonna do is we're probably going to do the higher staff, which is going to be getting us some new students. All right, so they've already built this out. So let's go ahead and get our new bedroom from our professors. And what this is going to be is probably going to be a dormitory. You know, and professors, they're not going to be living in a dormitory all their lives, but you know, that's what we have to do for right now. So that'll give us 5 conviction, and it just needs a window. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get that built out. We'll have our wall right here, and it'll be probably, oh, actually it can't go there. So this has to be here. And we'll just have a standard room right there. And then we'll have the floor. Actually, no, it's just the ceiling. We just need a roof. So we don't need to worry about that all that much. And we'll do that. It's a little wonky, that's fine. What we can do actually is we can destroy all of this, which I hate to do, but it's gonna be best. So we're gonna demolish all of you. Demolish this roof. And that's gonna be like that. So once they demolish that, we'll build a new roof. And it'll go from here to here, but we have to get that demolished first. So we have to wait on that. It'll be fine. I'm gonna let things run. But he's gonna, okay, and they woke up, this is perfect timing for this. They woke up, we can get this built, and by the time they sleep, ooh, wait, we can't, wait, what's wrong with that? Unsupported, okay, disintegrating, that's fine, we don't need to worry about that. Blue wall torch in the way, we need to pack that up. Cancel assembly. So actually, can y'all prioritize demolishing that, please? That would be great. Okay, no one's going up there yet. Okay, you're doing something. I really need someone to demolish that if possible. Also, I guess they can't get there because of that. All right, so hopefully, yeah, okay, Felicity's going up there, very good. And then we want this roof built. We want it like that. And we want it we don't want it too high. We don't want anything crazy. Give it a little wonk. And then, you know, make it like a, I don't know, do something like that, sure. It's not the best looking thing in the world, but it's okay, it's fine. We'll make it work. Now, what's interesting, this canceled as a room because of this not being built. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get task priority going, and I'm gonna say, hey, we need this built now. Because it's messing up everything over here. And then once we get the rooms researched, we will have windows and better bedrooms, or beds. And we actually have the things for better beds, so we actually replace our cots at that point. We can destroy them, or we can pack them up. We can have a chest for like packing up random things, just in case we need cots. Of course, we're probably not gonna need them anymore from this point on. If we do, we can build some new ones, but other than that, I can't think of any reason why we need those. So once these research is done, I'll probably build some new beds for our students and our professors, which I didn't do in the Twitch playthrough. I didn't even think about that. I just put windows down. It's like, hey, you can finally have natural light. You're not trapped in this deep, dark cell of a school anymore. All right, so Felicity's getting that done. We really need to look at getting more students because we have these guys. Now, what we could do is we could actually get them their medallions. Now, what they have to do is they have to do certain things, and you'll know if, once they've completed a medallion, once it has a special sigil around it. So, like, if you see these, let me see if I have another one. Yep, so this is an example of one right here versus one that's not completed. You'll see these, like, stars, and it's kind of like you get a, I don't know, it's metal, it's a medallion. So they have to charge a mana lantern, and they have to eat in a mess hall common room or house commons 10 times. So now we don't have a dining room, we just have a standard school room, so I need to look at getting a dining room completed for them. They have to eat bitter gruel, which we do not have, but we are making. Let's see, cast while rested at the learning stone. Okay, so they are working on that, which is funny enough, I'm kind of confused why they haven't completed that. That person also requires a mana lantern. They need to pet a refining beast, which I don't think we're going to be able to complete right now, so we may just graduate you and not worry about turning you into professor. Ideally, I want professors that I can complete medallions on, to be honest. Be full, rested, and relax at the same time. All right, so we have to make sure they're full, rested, and relax. And overcome the burrowing larva. I'm not sure what a burrowing larva is. We'll have to figure that out. So we'll take them. And honestly, probably what we'll do for research right now is we'll probably just go ahead and graduate our students and get some new ones. We are honestly okay on professors at the moment. And so what we can't, the best way I can think of for us to get a new professor is probably complete, call me Lila. Now, I hate to name you guys and then absolutely just go ahead and graduate you. So what I'm going to do is probably, what are we going to do here? Suave Glasgow, the problem with Suave Glasgow is that I don't know how to do this yet. Now, what I could do is go ahead and just turn you into a professor, but you won't have your medallions. Or what I could do is make you another student, and we try to make you a professor then. Call me Lila, we'll probably do that. We'll probably get you to a professor so you can charge a mantra lantern, and we can easily do this with the mess hall. So I'll probably do that. But old Curtis here, we're probably going to go ahead and graduate you. And Suave Glasgow, I'm going to go ahead and graduate you as well, but then we'll summon a new student and call you or rename you, so you'll be a new student. All right, so we're going to go ahead and graduate, because this will give us scrolls, and scrolls are going to be good for our research. So we're going to have Stanley graduate you. So Stanley is going to have bittersweet feelings, and he's going to have minus recreation but plus 10 conviction for graduating these students. So we're going to go and graduate. And then once we graduate, we'll have some more students coming in. Now, do we have any wands made? We do have some wands made. We have we have one of each of these. So what we'll have is probably a dark wand, an earth wand, and a water wand. Or actually, let's do a... All right, we have Wonder Wine and Abigail. So we'll have you two on, Stanley is doing the graduation. So let's do an earth wand. We haven't had an earth user yet. Attacks enemy, deal 20 damage when at full HP. Earth armor, add 60 armor and taunt 2 to the caster. And attacks enemy. So this is a good defender. So we have a good defender for battling. So I have a student focusing on that. And Suave Glasgow, I think that's what we're going to name, have you as. And that will be your new student. Because right now you're going to get graduated. And so they're graduating. You can see them, they're, doing something, I don't know what, they're floating in the air. And then, once it's done, they disappear and give us scrolls. We don't know where they go to, they're just gone. Yeah, Twitch chat was quite distraught when they found out they just disappeared. All right, so we're gonna have, this is gonna be our professor bedroom. All right, so we have an austere bedroom. Have we finished our research down here? We haven't. Why? Why have we not finished our research? I need y'all to research. All right, so we have that going for us. Okay, did your priority do something else? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, wait, no? Interesting. I'm not sure why. I guess because cleaning and hauling and all that is another priority, so hopefully they'll research when they can. Research is kind of important. All right, so we have our new student, right? Yes, we do. So Diego is now going to be Swabby Glasgow. Yeah, I hate that I just named you and then got rid of you. So Swabby Glasgow. All right, there we go. Very, very good. All right, so now we are expanding, which is good. But we really need to get. Okay, I need the research prioritized if we can do that. So let's go ahead and get on 3 and get that done. I really need that done. And what I'm gonna do is actually we're gonna build new beds, and if we can, we don't have them yet because the research is done. So we're gonna leave this as is for the moment. It's kind of dark, kind of depressing, but you know we'll get it working. All right, so you're working on research, very good. We do need to go to the Underschool. What I'm gonna do is we can have consequences going down to the Explore, or we can go to the lava mines or the stone ruins. Oh, and this is different this time. Oh, this does change up. Okay, so this is slightly different from my Twitch playthrough. The lava mine was kind of the same, but this is different. Okay, so we're still building our bitter rice plots. We really need those built as soon as we can. Let's see here. We need more professors for more work, because we are kind of swamped at the moment. So that's kind of why I'm trying to get Lila upgraded to professor. So if you're medallions, you're done with that. We really need you to eat at a... Okay. Got a little distracted. That's fine. We need a dining room, and that needs to be lofted. Okay, so we need a lofted dining room. How can we get a lofted dining room? So let's look at the lofted keyword. The lofting keyword is taller than it is wide. Now, what we could do is we could theoretically... So what is this? 4 high? So... Oh, geez. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, unfortunately, we have this in a kind of a tight situation where we can't make this lofted, just because it's not going to be high enough. Now, we could move it up here, but that would be away from our gruel here. What we could do is instead... we could move this up here, and it will become a dining hall. And they're dancing away. All right, so we move this up here for a dining hall. And actually, what do we need? I think we need to have another entertainment. Well, I love the little dance they do. Oh goodness, and they have their wands out too. All right, so let's go ahead and look at what we can do here. So what I want to do is I want to make it easy to get to the dining hall, at least our so-called dining hall. We could have a spiral staircase doing it, but what we could do is instead have it go like that, and people can get to the dining hall that way. Of course, we're looking at a... So instead, we may have it go like that. People can go up, grab their meal, go up here, or we can have a spiral staircase. But I think what I'm going to do is this instead. So we're going to cancel move, and I'm going to actually move it and have it just away from the staircase a little bit. So we'll have it right here instead. So this will be our dining hall instead. I don't like it here, but this will at least give us the perk for being a dining hall. So we'll have this as a task priority and get all these fixed up. And at least have our first staircase. Now what I could do is actually expand this to be the kitchen. So what we can do is take the walls down and expand the kitchen. And what do we need for a kitchen? So we have a scullery at the moment. We could have a kitchen, but we need a small spice rack, a pantry, and it has to be lofted. So once again, it has to be lofted. It has to be taller than it is wide. So we can't do that. We're kind of stuck with what we have at the moment until we can get a lofted kitchen and both a lofted dining room. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this. We may have to expand out this way and have it lofted like this way. Don't know yet. I'll have to figure that out. All right, so they're building that up. So we have another way to get up here, which is good. They don't have to go through here and go to eat and stuff like that. We're not gonna close this off. We'll have this door here just in case, just, you know, private eating and stuff like that. But I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do to this room. We have to move. Maybe we have some storage or something like that. Okay, so we do have some new storage chests applied here. And what I need to do is I need to... Actually, where are we storing stuff? Okay, so we don't have all this small carcass stuff. We don't have anywhere to put it. We actually are putting, I think we're putting carcasses in here. We are putting carcasses in here. Let's see here. What are we not storing? We have viscera. Are we storing viscera anywhere? Viscera, meal ingredients. I don't think viscera is going to be part of our meal ingredients, unfortunately. So we need to figure out where to put viscera. What I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to, I'm going to have to move this stuff eventually, but I think having this as a storage area, because it's kind of in between our two staircases, I think it is fine at the moment. I do want to make this chest right here. I want to clear all. I actually don't want to clear all because we are storing a lot of stuff in here. Wood and stone. Okay, actually we want to clear, okay, yeah, we do want to clear this. Clear all. Yeah, I'm sorry, I know, we're going to clear all that out. And then I want to put non-mage corpses, right? Yeah, non-mage corpses, I think, in here. And that'll be like viscera and stuff like that. I believe, I could be wrong. But we are good on the stacks in all of these. So we have our animal parts and plant parts here. We have materials here. We have seeds here. We're gonna have non-mage corpses, which, what does that include? As, actually, okay, so we may not need to do this. Where is animal parts? Is that viscera? Yes, that is viscera. They just haven't gotten to moving it yet. So we have our animal and plant parts here, but that is almost full. So I think I'm gonna make this animal and plant parts as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy these settings and I'm gonna make animal plant parts here. So paste those settings and we'll have that there. Very, very good. All right. So they'll move those seeds and those stones because we do have a seed chest. So we're putting all of our seeds there, which is good. We don't have any of that done yet. We at least have this kind of done. Once again, research is not done. What I need to do is, honestly, I need to just have someone focus on research when it's top priority. I think that's the call. But let me look at their priority for a second. So if there's anything, so cleaning, and they don't have anything that they absolutely have to do. So if there is research, do it. I want, that is what I want. So let's go ahead and force them to do that. If there's research to be done, get it done. So let's go ahead and clear out these trees. Go ahead and get some of these rats out of the way. Get the gut berries going. Okay, they're going to sleep. No research, that's fine. They don't have their table. So let's go ahead and get that as a number 5. So we have that. Oh, not a, oh, that doesn't look good, does it? No, it does not. Okay, whoa. Yeah, that, okay, that's not accessible. All right, so let's, whoops, let's demolish these stairs here. Unfortunately, I did not realize what that was doing. So we're destroying that. Okay, so that's fixed. So now let's make sure we can actually put, let's see, construction, we have a staircase. Let's put it there. Is that gonna work? Actually, what we can do is make sure it is, oh, nope, okay, hang on. Here? No, here. And that way they can go round. I think that's right. I think that should be good. All right, so we'll once again try to do top priority on this. All right, so we have that. We're just gonna make this 3. Don't know what the priority of the table, maybe it's priority to eat. So I wanna get the staircase built. All right, so we have the staircase, and hopefully that's not gonna mess up anything over here. And then we don't have to worry about that. Now, this isn't a dining room yet. What are we missing for the dining room? So for the dining room, let's close that out. Dining room, it has to be lofted, and it has to have 10 or greater luxury. It has -1. So, ooh, is this missing up again? Or are we good? Oh no, we are good. Okay, look at that. Yeah, very, very good. All right, so that was just perfect. So they'll build one more staircase, and that should let them, yep, okay, so that has the landing, has that. So now we need to get luxury in here. So these give, yeah, so the wall torches actually subtract our luxury. So we need to make sure we have better luxury. Now we have windows. So we can have a window here. We can't have them on the side, so we can have a window, you know, let's say it's right here. Lines up with the table. And then we're gonna have windows for our teachers up here. And then we'll have a window for our students. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be a permanent student solution yet. I want to expand this out, but we really need to get upgrades for our school. So what I could do is I could build up and then have it maybe above the professors or something like that. I don't know. But we are gonna want more students at some point. We actually need to summon another one, so let's get another student summoned. Let's go ahead and get, we'll do Wonder Wine summoning on this one this time. And let's have another nature wand come out. Actually, what do we have? What wands do we have? We have a earth wand, a dark wand, a water wand, a nature wand, a fire wand, and a founder's wand. We don't have an air wand or a lightning. Okay, so hang on, let's see here. What do we have? Okay, so let's make an air wand. Let's get an air student. So I'm gonna go over here, go to our wand shaper, and I want to get a wind wand made, and I want one of those. I honestly can make one of each, which would honestly be beneficial to us. And we can make sure it's up, do until X. So do until X, do until X. So I want at least one. One done. We don't want to do X times, we want at least one. So do until X, very good. All right. So then make those wands, and we'll get the air wand as soon as the professors get up and hopefully get down there and make it. Of course, they're probably gonna go eat. All right, so yep, we're gonna go eat. They're gonna go to the table, very good. It's kind of weird to me that they don't have seating though. Oh, you're just eating a rat. Yeah, for some reason the wolfkin, they will just eat up a straight up rat and they'll be fine with it, which is very interesting to me. All right, so gutberry soup destroyed by water. Not sure why we were storing gutberry soup outside, but okay. This is not full, so they shouldn't have been doing that. All right, so we have our windows. They're teaching. Okay, research is done because we did post the windows down. So now we can go towards our hardy foliage, our little support, and support all the way down. So we'll start our research. And I actually looked through this the other day when we were in the Twitch stream, and there's a lot here. So like you can have like earth teaching slabs, you can have wind teaching slabs. I think there may be specialized classrooms, maybe. Because if we look at the rooms for classrooms, so we get on here, and it's funny, I was reading reviews for this game, and one of the negative reviews was, they were like 0.3 hours into the game, and one of the reviews is like, for a magic teaching school, and this is just paraphrase, for a magic teaching school simulator, it's funny how there's no classrooms, and you can literally see there's classrooms right here. So I don't know if they misunderstood, didn't get far enough in the game, or, I mean, you have different classrooms for each, like you have a layer of the dark arts and other things like that. So I kind of want to go to that comment and say, hey, did you get far enough to actually look at the different rooms and see that there are different types of classrooms? Because the thing about Colony Sims is that you start off with not being able to do certain things. I mean, we have a basic classroom here. This is a basic classroom. And you get accessories like chalkboards and stuff to eventually put up. And the thing about Colony Sim games, and this maybe they just never played a Colony Sim game before. That's understandable. Is that you have to build up and research to this stuff. It's not going to be. This isn't a city builder game where you have like a lot of things up to you, you know, available to you. You have to build up to. You have to research it, stuff like that. So I don't know if they just didn't get far enough, or if I don't know. But I find it kind of silly. I had to go back and like kind of read it. And I was like, playing this game, I'm pretty sure there's classrooms, and there's even dedicated classrooms to the different elements. So yeah, I think they just didn't get far enough, and they just decided to say, hey, I'm done, 20 minutes in the game, I'm just gonna go give a bad review, which is not fair to the devs at all. So yeah, anyway, that was enough of me ranting. Not enough research. All right, so what do we not have enough research for? Not enough resources for research. Oh, we need arcane scrolls. All right, so what we need to do is, because of that, we need to go explore. And for our explore, we're gonna have our dark in the front, nature in the back, water in the back, and then we're gonna have, we can't have certain, I don't know if I'm gonna send Suave out yet. Suave, what's your health? Your health is 80. Ooh, for a tank, you need more health there, bud. All right, oh, you're the only option we have. Okay, let's wait till Wonder Wine is, let's wait till Wonder Wine is out of the ritual, and then we'll do it. Also, there's this wand down here. Interesting. So once Wonder Wine summons this new student, we will, okay. So I have a new student, we have a meal. So if you want to be a meal, let me know in the comments, or if there are comments beforehand, then I will gladly name you. I'll just kind of do as a first serve, first come basis. So as comments come through and I see them, then I will name you. All right, so. Now that Wonder Wine's free, we're just gonna go to the Underschool and go and begin battle down here. We have Wonder Wine down here. We'll have one student, and of course, Lila, being the star student that Lila is going to be helping our professors out. So they're preparing to explore. We're gonna go down here. We have 2 medical beds just in case. We don't have this as a hospital yet, but we will eventually. So not a lot of school expansion going on right now, but we're doing a lot in terms of research and trying to get new stuff. Okay, so we have a furry mite, a belcher, and another furry mite. So we're gonna have surging strength in the front. And then we're going to go ahead and do a torrent. So torrent, and if you want me to read these things, let me know. I know that I can just say torrent, and you're like, I don't know what that means. If you don't know what torrent is, it deals 20 damage when attacking from the back row. We are in the back row. And we can soak an enemy, power and speed by 7. So we have 2 furry mites coming up. We could go ahead and weaken them, but I think we're just gonna go and do a bunch of damage, because that's 30. 10 to everyone, that's fine. Stanley is low, Abigail is, you know, they're lower on health, but they should be fine. We're gonna have Lila go into Shadow Cloak. What Shadow Cloak does is you get Shadow Cloak for 2 rounds, and that gives you 25% dodge. And so if we use Shadow Cloak, and then the next turn for Lila comes around, Shadow Cloak, because they have Shadow Cloak, Tentacle Lash is gonna do an extra 40 damage when attacking from Shadow Cloak. So, Shadow Cloak is very good. We'll wait for that to happen. And then we'll have Wonder Wine here do a Vengeance for anyone that gets attacked in the front, because that is going to do passive damage for us. And we don't need Surging Strength, we'll have Growth. We're gonna put that on the Furry Mite over here, so that they can start taking damage over time. And we'll do another Torrent to this Furry Mite. So they're at 40 now. They get repercussion. They get repercussion from our Vengeance. So now that we have this, we have Tentacle Lash. We're gonna go ahead and hit this Furry Mite, because this one's gonna die. Most likely from from the Vengeance attack. So what I can't do is I can't attack this Belcher, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cast Fireball and kill it, because that is probably our best option at the moment, and not have to worry about it. Okay, so now we have Growth. We're going to do Growth on the Belcher. And this was kind of a surprise to me. I was not expecting the turn-based combat for this game, which I do enjoy turn-based combat games. It is a little bare bones at the moment. I hope they do expand it. I will go ahead and say that. I mean, it seems like each school has, you know, the same abilities. There's not a lot of different abilities, and this could be something that I'm not far enough in the game yet to, you know, give a true opinion on. But right now, it does seem kind of bare bones. Each element has what they do and what they do best. So, hopefully that gets expanded later into the game if we're playing it. Ooh, we found a Underschool chamber, minus 15 luxury. And it just spawns a bunch of rats down here. Very good. All right, so we have some stone runes. We got some arcane scrolls. Is that going to be enough for our research? So we have 2 of 4. So no, we need to go explore again. Now, how's my team feeling here? We need more. Okay, Lila, what do we need for your medallions? So you need to eat in a mess hall, which we still haven't done yet because we need the luxury. So let's see if we can get some luxury up here. And unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get the luxury just yet. We can make some more plain beds. So what I'm gonna do is get our professors, get them some nice beds. We'll have a bed. Let's see, how do I want these? Trying to figure out how I want these beds oriented. Could have them oriented this way, which I think we're gonna do. We'll have that there. We'll have, because we're gonna have to go and get rid of these 2. So what I want to do is I want to go and get these plain beds built, and we'll have them kind of staggered like that. I think that's not going to work though. I think the way we've built this is kind of a little wonky. So we have that space there, we have that space. So yeah, it's going to be like, we need to build out one more. Or honestly, I could build it like this. Just have a bed there, and then we can have, I don't know, one in the center. Have something like that. It's a little wonky, but I think it'll do. And we'll have 4 of 5 to go off with, and then we'll just go ahead and I honestly think we can just destroy these. Disintegrate this item turns it to, yeah. So let's go ahead and disintegrate these. Sorry, your bed is getting disintegrated. I hate that for you, but you're gonna get some better ones. So no worries. And eventually, we want to get these better for the students as well. We're not gonna make. We can actually make a dormitory right now as well. So what we can do is go and build them a construction. We can build them a window. Actually, nope, it's lighting. And we want that in here. And what hopefully that can do is, you know, the torches aren't that great. but it should be fine. So everyone's restoring their health. We have a ton of resources just sitting out here. We have trees that can be cut down. We have wormweed. We have gutberry. I mean, we have just have so much out here. So we definitely need more professors to do more of this work, more of the hunting and such, because we have so much resources. And the thing is, we have plenty of storage, I think, because the way this works is that you have a capacity 6 of 10 here, but they stack. So the capacity is only the unique item that sits in there, but not the amount of the unique item. So that's a pretty interesting system there. All right, so we need to go back down here, and we need to get more arcane scrolls to progress our research. We also need to think about pushing the fog back. I don't think we'll do a massive pushback. I think we'll do a normal pushback at some point. I'm gonna let you guys sleep for a little bit. I'll let that pass through. And then once we have this dining room built, we need to see about the infirmary. So let's look at about the infirmary and see how we can make a better infirmary here. So if we look at medical room and we look at infirmary, we need 3 more medical beds. We need 2 more incense burners, and it has to be private. So this is fine. We just need the incense burners. So for incense burners, we have to do research. And since we don't have the things for this right now, we could go ahead and get the incense burners. So let's take a look where that may be. So medical essence, incense burner. We don't have the scrolls for that either. So we're not going to worry about that at the moment. Let's do, now are these better than the other ones? So they provide a ton of light. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the light my fire. We'll research that until we can get some more, excuse me, until we get some more arcane scrolls. Because, okay, can we build this, please? Build. Task priority, up that. All right, so doing research, we'll have some better lighting. What I can do is I put like a brazier right here against the wall, and maybe that'll count better than these wall torches. So then we don't just have wall torches, and we can have some better looking, so actually get this to where it's a good luxury. All right, so Felicity is building our window here, which will provide better natural light, and then we'll get the brazier in there once we have it researched, and then hopefully get that upgraded to our room. And then once we do this, I'm actually going to prioritize this as well. We're going to get all that. I want this done before nighttime, before the professors go to sleep. So we're going to just prioritize all of that. And they'll have some new beds. I'll have to adjust this so the students don't go there when they spawn in. But we can easily... Actually, we could probably... Can we... Groups. I wonder if... All quilt... What is this? Okay, so I know this has staff. All right, so this is, okay, different groups of students. I don't know the case of where I would use that, but I'm sure it could come in handy at some point. And so Felicity is building those beds out, which is good. We are researching. It is taking quite some time. We honestly probably need to upgrade the room at some point. So we need to consider what our next research room is, and that's gonna be a workshop. And it looks like, let's see, this is quilting. That's for the 8-layer. Painting studio, sculpting studio, mage's study. So mage's study is probably our researcher. Yeah, so that's our scrivening and our researching. So we'll have those in the same room. And it has to be private, and it has to be skewed, and it has to have one door. It has to have a secretary and a scrivener's desk. So we can honestly, once we get the bookshelves, we need to research the bookshelves. Once we have those, we can start doing that. So let's look at where the bookshelves are. So we have the bookshelves here. And we need something else. What else do we need? We have the bookshelves, and we need a large bookshelf. So when we look at research, where's the large bookshelf? That's the large bookshelf. So we're gonna have to get, the bird is the word. We're gonna need 24 arcane scrolls. So we've got some time before then. So we might be able to upgrade our classrooms a little bit. I'm trying to think of what we can work on before we get scrolls. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate we have to get those, but we need to go to the Underschool and do that. We get luxurious lighting, which honestly would probably not be too bad right now. That would give us luxury. These don't give us any luxury. These will, so we can have that in our dining room. So I think I'm going to focus on that just to go get our luxury up. So we have -1 luxury in here. This doesn't give us any luxury. So it's kind of unfortunate that we can't get this luxury up in time. But I want to go ahead and at least get a red brazier down. That'll light hopefully be enough, and then we can disintegrate these, so we don't have these wall torches. I hate that the wall torches kind of don't give us luxury, but I'm sure maybe there's a better one that we'll get. So like if we look here, we lighting. We have light my fire, shine on. Maybe if we look down here, it's a fire wand. Okay. Okay, maybe we don't get better lighting. Maybe the wall lighting is what it is, which is kind of unfortunate, but I don't know, we'll look at that as we go, but we'll replace these with the brazier, and then we'll have that going for us. So we have this empty room down here. I don't honestly know what we can do with it at the moment. It's kind of just a room we can open up and have the scullery be much bigger. But ideally what I want to do is work towards getting us a better room for our researching, and then upgrading some of our other stuff here. And so what we can do up here is once we get our luxurious lighting, we'll kind of have that up here. We'll have like maybe a torch here, maybe have one at the end over here, and maybe that'll do for our lighting. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to have access and all staff, and we're gonna copy that setting, and we're gonna paste it on all of these once they get built. That's a plain bed. Why can't I paste access? Paste that. All right, there we go. Very good. Felicity is working on those. We'll get those accessed as soon as possible. So our professors have some better rooms. Very, very good. All right, so working on research again. And this is kind of the point where we need more professors and more students for hauling. I mean, we have just so much stuff. And I think we've made the max amount of food that we can, except for a bit of gruel because we haven't made these plots yet. And what we need to do is we need to prioritize that. There's a lot that needs to be done, and we don't have the workforce for it at the moment. I say workforce, but you know, the faculty, I guess, is the better term for that. So I didn't want to prioritize that at all. I want to prioritize our bitter rice plots because I want to get better food for our students and staff. Abigail is starving, has an emergency level job priority. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. All right, hang on, you completely... Yeah, so the thing about the emergency ones is that you can't have them on an emergency one all the time. They have to go eat, and that's my bad. So I'm gonna put cleaning is, okay, so we're gonna have hauling, and we're gonna have everything lower than researching, but you need to go eat. Yeah, for sure. Need medical rest, so they'll get their medical rest when they're done with that. Okay, Felicity's finishing up the last bed. We have a lot of this cleared out now. Of course, we don't have the storage for it, looks like. Looks like it's just kind of sitting out. Now, we have a lot of viscera. Now, I thought we had storage for our viscera, did we not? So there's the viscera. Okay, it's not, we haven't stored any viscera yet. Yeah, they just haven't had time to store, which is kind of wild. They've been busy doing other things, and like I said, we need the staff and faculty. So I want to get Lila up as a faculty as soon as I can. Your medallion, you're still working on that. We still need to get a mess hall. We still need to find a mana crystal. So we'll work on that. I do want to go ahead and get down to the Underschool. Rain coming, fog is advancing. We're not worried about the fog at the moment. We have all these smoke. Oh, we just have so much stuff to do. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and explore the spine. And then what we'll have is the same people here. I believe your health, all your health should be fine, except Abigail. But Abigail should be okay in the back there. And we do have a meal technically, but I'm not going to send y'all down. But I do want to go ahead and get some of this expanded. We desperately need to go and progress the Underschool. All right, and Slavigosko, you completed one of your bronze trials, so congrats. Oh, you're almost done. We need to get you down in fighting, and then you'll be a professor for sure. Once you finish your school training, then we'll do that. All right, so we're gonna go and cast growth. We're not gonna buff anything yet. We're gonna get that damage going. Okay, that's fine. Wonderwine is our tank for sure. We're just gonna go ahead and go for it. We're gonna do all the damage we can. I'm gonna get Shadow Cloak on you so you can do damage once this one's dead. We'll have Wonderwine finish that one off. I hate that you actually got hit by that, Lila. All right, so go ahead and do Fireball on you. That should kill. Oh, it didn't. Okay, yeah, but the vines. Very good. And once again, we'll get growth on you. And then we will do another torrent on you. Very, very good. And because you are in your shadow, that should do a lot of damage. And kill it. Very good. Good fight. All right, we have arcane scrolls now. So we may have consequences going further down in here. That is fine. Once we find mana crystals, we'll get to that. Felicity's working on her research, and they're sleeping in their new beds. Very good. Okay, how is this going? What is our... Do we have a bonus to this at all? It doesn't look like we have a bonus, which is okay. So now the rain is going to destroy all these crops and seeds and other things that we have here, but not much we can do about that. All right, excuse me, I'm getting me some water. I've been talking a lot, so my throat is kind of getting shot at the moment. All right, so Felicity should finish up our lighting there. We have you guys resting. And now what we could technically do is do a full heal, but we need Potion of Rejuvenation and Revival Flasks. Fully heal the missing HP of an injured mage. Once we get this into an actual room, they'll heal much faster, but at the moment we're just having to deal with the slow healing. We could technically get another student. Where is Emil sleeping? Emil, do you not have a bed? Where's Emil? Oh, okay, hang on, we have one of these guys on here too. Okay, they just snuffed the torches out. I'm not too worried about that. We'll get to that when we can. What I do want to do though is say all students are not allowed here. And, oh yeah, we just paste settings. We have those still there. All right, very good. Very, very good. All right. So they're working on that. They're eating. We don't have the luxury for this up here yet. And I don't think we're going to have it with this brazier. I think it's still... Yeah, I don't think this adds any luxury to it whatsoever. So we still need things for luxury, which is super... Oh, wait, here we go. All right, so we have a candelabra. Which is kind of sad because I just built this... I kind of just built that brazier, but it's fine. We'll have a candelabra in here. And one on this side. And then we'll get rid of this right here. We'll get rid of that torch. We'll disintegrate that. We don't want it anymore. And then what we'll probably go ahead and do is also get a candelabra in here. Just because we have the resources for it, so we might as well build it. I'm going to cancel this. And then I'm going to disintegrate this. And then we'll build a candelabra up here for our students. Very good. All right. So that's going to add some luxury, but I still think we're going to need more. Because with our luxury for our dining room... let me see here. Fine kitchen, dining room... For our dining room, where it's gonna have to be 10 or greater. Right now, we have +3 here. We need to increase it by 7. And this candelabra will increase it by 3. So we still need more. Which means we're probably gonna have to do some research. So let's look at our research here. We have our candelabras done. To get more luxury... that's a storage thing. Well, we do have our scrolls now, so we are going to at least focus on that at the moment, but I need to figure out where we can get some more luxury at. That's a brazier, luxury. So replace, okay, that's a lightning wand. That is a large rectangular window, and that'll add some luxury? Maybe? No luxury at all. All right, that is fine. What else do we have to add to luxury? What is this? Okay, that's our dining. That's that. That's our good ventilations. Spice things up. What can we add to our dining room that would be good for luxury? Because I am not seeing it. This is kind of our brains. Okay, we can have brains. Good. I don't know what we're going to need the brains for. All right, guys. I am a little lost on what we can do for luxury here. That adds... The bookshelf adds some luxury. Liven the place up, that would add luxury too. Now, what could add luxury is the ceiling. What actually is a roof, because like if we look at luxury, so like let's look at our okay, let's luxury, that's filth, clutter, pathing, support. Okay, so we can't actually see the luxury of a room. Okay, no, we can. Okay, so austere bedroom, 16 luxury. Now why is that? So 16 luxury, so that's 3 luxury. Lofted. Now I'm assuming it's luxury because it actually has a roof over it and it's not just a room. So if we really wanted us to have a dining room, we would need to have... You are not good at building, are you? What can we do? I want to make this a dining room as soon as I can, but I don't know if I have the stuff for it. Recreation, yeah, that's not gonna... Can we look at our rooms here? 3 luxury, no effects. Not a dormitory, not a mess hall because add 1 dining tables. Wait. Not a dining room because increased luxury, not a mess hall. Wait. That is a dining table, so what is... Not a mess hall because add 1. Oh, okay, so we can have a mess hall technically. So it needs 2 more dining rooms. Which we can theoretically do. We can expand this out a little bit and have another one. Oh, this is kind of tricky. We need a roof above it really to give it that bonus, but does this actually give us luxury? I don't think it does. So we need to increase its luxury by 4 somehow. So what we could do is we're gonna have to have this larger anyway. And we're probably gonna have to move our garden plots at some point. Because it has to be lofted. Oh, but we can't make it too wide because it has to be lofted. So how wide is this? All right, so let's take a look. Well, do we have enough to get this up? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're, okay, 6 tall. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're kind of in a not great situation here. It has to be pretty tall for us to make this a dining room. Taller than his wide ritual sigil. Wait, what? Why is the ritual sigil in there? Oh, okay, they're saying what it must not have. Yeah, so we don't have the luxury yet for it. All right, so I think, guys, that is going to be it for this episode. I'm already an hour, and it doesn't feel like we hardly did anything at all, but I know we did a bunch of building and upgrading and stuff like that. As always, if you are enjoying the series, please let me know by liking and commenting on the video. It always helps out, and we appreciate it. And so that is going to be it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, wherever you may be. Hope you have a great holiday if you're celebrating, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.